drinking like all the time, every day. And I was young, right? I was 20 years old, and I'd been doing that for a couple of years. And so I had a career that I was proud of. I was making enough money to pay my rent and put a little bit away. And so you would think I should be super stoked and super happy, and I just wasn't. And one day I woke up and the world just looked different. Like it felt like it was the same world, but I was looking at it like something had felt like something had broken a little bit. And it scared me, and I just realized that I needed to dry out, sober up, and kind of take a look at myself and take an inventory and figure out what that change was. And get back to myself. I just wasn't a happy person, and I grew up, I was a very happy kid.
Right.
And I lost that, so I needed to find that.
Well, I mean, that's incredible. It's impressive to be able to recognize that
for sure
at a young age.
For sure. And I think a lot of people can relate to everything you're saying too. Like just feeling like you have everything in the world, but not feeling that happiness. So any steps that anybody can do to like make that change for themselves is just an incredible thing. So good for you.
Thank you.
Seriously, it is impressive because and it's hard to cut everything to do it.
Right.
It takes a lot of discipline.
Because sometimes you can end up in that spot where you like start feeling bad for yourself instead of like making the change. Right? You're like, another day where I don't feel, you know.
You can't do it. You can't do it. Like you gotta want to. You gotta be in a place where you truly gotta decide. That's why, you know, sobriety and addiction, they're such tough things. Unless the person of interest wants it for themselves, it's very hard to make someone do that.
Yep.
And I think what led me to it was I was lucky enough to ask the question, why was I so happy when I was 11 or 12? And what changes have I made since then that have led me to be so unhappy? And I said, well, what was I doing? What was my daily life like at that age? And I just went, okay, I'm going to replicate that.
Yep.
Right.
And it helped. It helped substantially.
Yeah, totally. That's amazing.
That's great. I mean, and now such a rapid like name recognition rise. You know, you get to all the boys. It's like all of a sudden you're teen heartthrob. Every girl loves you. Every girl's obsessed over you. How did that affect like your real life?
I think, how did it affect my real life? Excuse me. Make sure you keep that in. I mean, it really just changed. I mean, the first time I realized that it was going to affect anything was I had just gotten to New York. We were doing the press tour for it. I got to my hotel, and there was a small army of people outside. And I go upstairs. I like take photos and sign things. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Nice to meet you guys. I can't, like, this is weird. I go up to my hotel room and I roll a cigarette. And I go, I'm going to go outside and smoke this. And I went, I can't go outside. Right. Can I? Like, if I'm playing a kid in high school, I probably shouldn't do that. I had a panic attack.
So I freaked out.
You're like, I stuffed the towel under the door and I smoked out the window.
Immediate freak out.
Smoked out there. And I just kind of got my bearings and went, no, I think this is okay. I think you'll be fine. And I just went to the service entrance and I said, hey, I went to like some of the people in the kitchen. I was like, can I smoke somewhere? And they were like, yeah, just go out there. So it's fine.
Right.
It just changes little things like that. You know, it changes the way that you're in public just by virtue of individuals that you don't know you or think that they know you, and they come up to you. And so I remember a manager when I was younger and just starting said, whenever you're in public, you're working. And so that's kind of a different mentality to have too, right? You're not anonymous anymore. There's no anonymity.